Hi guys, welcome to another video here on my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Lakia and welcome to the Chaotic Critic family. And for my returning subscribers, welcome back. Here on my channel, I share planning and organizational videos, plus so much more over on my blog, chaoticcritic.com. The link is always in the description box. I'm going to be taking a different turn with my channel as well as my blog. I found myself having a hard time having to keep up with the blog posts, so I'm going to do a theme a week, and then I will have one blog post that has all the information for you guys to find and links to all the videos so you can check it out in one central location. This week is going to be all about memory planning. I got the idea because I was creating my memory planner for an event I went to, which was WrestleMania. So my previous video was creating a memory planner from start to finish. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing how I memory keep in a bullet journal or a journal in general. So let's start with the basics, the notebooks that I use. Right now, I am using a B6 Stalogy. And I have a lot of videos on this, so be sure to check out the links below. Another one that I've used is just a regular dot grid hardbound notebook that I got from AC Moore. And then, so my Stalogy, let me back up really quick. My Stalogy I've been using since December, but on a daily basis since January, and I'll be using this until June. Then this one I used from September to December of 2018, and then this one I just used in July and August of 2018, and this is a lined notebook from Walmart that I added some grid paper to and just made it work for what I wanted to do. So bullet journaling to me is not just dot grid paper, it is creating your layouts yourself. Everybody has their own way of doing it, but I definitely wanted to share with you guys how I not only use it as a functional part of my life, but also when it comes to journaling, that I can have it all in one location. So formats that have worked for me include a day on 2 pages, where I have the journal on one side and then the functional, my to-do list on the other side. What I journal about includes events, whether it's personal or sports, daily life, gratitude log, and then surprising news. So I'm going to jump into all of that right now and share with you guys some examples. So when it comes to events, personal events to be exact, I have 2 spreads to share with you guys. So here we go. So this was from my best friend's wedding. She had, well, this was actually her bridal brunch. There was a card that all the attendees had, and I tipped it in so I could save it. And then I added pictures. Don't be afraid to add pictures into your everyday planner. Why not? And then also, she had another little party before, and I added that in. And then for her wedding itself, if I could find it, I also journaled about that day, which is literally a couple pages over. Or maybe I put it later. Oh, I put it later in the book. So here I used a mix of stickers. These I know are Happy Planner stickers. So again, a tip in with a photo, and then I have photos underneath. So this is another way to layer. Then more photos, another tip in, and the picture quality is not amazing. My ink was running out, but you get the point. And then I wrote a little note about the day. Then another tip in that I did was this one. My best friend found out the gender of her baby. I have a godson on the way. So I made a little 3D tip in, and the little 3D stickers, you can get those from Joann's. Then I've used some of the pregnancy stickers. I bought the pregnancy sticker book when I found out that she was pregnant. Yes, I'm that friend. No shame in my game. And then on the back I put it's a boy. So that is one idea. Another thing to do is to just take sticky notes, like For this one, it was Super Bowl 53. I wrote about the game. I made a to-do list. This was a working one, this was a cleaning one, and then a reading I was doing that day. And then my overall thought on the Super Bowl. Just stuck it on a sticky note. This sticky note is actually from Dollar Tree. I love them. Dollar Tree has this one. They also have the ones like these. The regular square. These are Post-it brand, but they have the regular square. And then they have these circle ones. I thought I would like these, but the adhesive isn't that great. So I would prefer these. And these are lined on top of that. So that's just a little tidbit there. So this is a perfect example of a week on 2 pages and how I journaled while still keeping things functional. So here's Monday through Thursday on this side. I drew the boxes in myself. The stickers that I added in are Happy Planner stickers. And I went on a road trip. I went to Maryland. My grandmother had a wedding to go to, and I just hung out with my cousin while I was there. And I put in what we did that day. So highlights, here we go. And then I also had space for my scriptures that I wrote in daily at the time. I had left them out of here because I just did the week on 2 pages. So that was one spread. Then when it comes to keeping track of sporting events, I am a huge wrestling fan, as I mentioned, so I always write down the notes to a pay-per-view, and each time is different. Sometimes I write in the boxes, such as here. I drew these boxes straight onto the page and I highlight the winner. And then over here, I decided to use colorful boxes. So that's another way that I journal. And then when it comes to the week on, well, a day on 2 pages, I have my functional stuff over here, my list of the day, my scripture, and then I had a girls' day with my friends, so I put everything we did on the other page. And then this was my birthday. Because I did a week on 2 pages, this is actually one of my favorite layouts to have my work hours, bills I had for that week, anything I wanted to get done for Chaotic Critic, and then Monday through Wednesday, and then the rest of the week on this side, I also track the weather. So this is one of my favorite spreads to do, is to have the week on 2 pages and doing it this way. I'm able to have everything at a glance. But for those days where I want to have a daily, such as my birthday, I wrote a note to myself, my scripture, and then what I did that day, and I just added in some stickers, and it's another way to just have fun with it. Of course, you can take notes on various things that interest you in your journal, your planner of choice. I got a essential oil diffuser for my birthday, so all the oils that I received, I wrote about them. And I just wrote the basics of the diffuser that I had all in here. So notes are another great way to, it's not necessarily journaling when you're making notes, but in a sense it is. Now let's talk lastly about the gratitude log, and then I have one more spread to show you guys. So here's a gratitude log that I use colorful boxes with. And then and these colorful boxes are Happy Planner, and the floral stickers are Happy Planner as well. And then this gratitude one over here is just on 1 page, and I got this idea from Pasha from Posh Plans, that if you have someone looking at your planner and there's something in particular that you don't want them to see, just take a piece of vellum and cover it. So I can easily flip it up. I won't, but I can flip it up. But it kind of gives that person a note to not, mind your business on this page, keep it moving. Then last but not least is one of my favorite spreads to date, and that is where I first started journaling about WrestleMania weekend. I wasn't deciding on making a planner at first, but then when I thought about all the pictures and everything and just my take on the whole weekend, I did want to make a planner out of it. So here is my Friday. Everything started April 5th. So here's my Friday with all my schedule for the day. I also had a countdown. I did hourly here because I like to do hourly. Sometimes it works. Sometimes I don't need to do that. My friend's engagement party was that day. And then I wrote about the first event, which was NXT TakeOver. I put the match card there, similar to what I showed before with the sporting events. Then countdown to WrestleMania. One day I have all my functional on this side, and then the Hall of Fame and my notes on that. And then WrestleMania day itself, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 actual pages, but when you double that, it's like 14. So I left a lot of space when I was creating this because I added in May and June after that. I left a lot of space for these days because I wanted to give myself space to journal. So I have it inside of here, and this was great because I was able to look at this and then transfer a lot of the information over without having to use my phone and really recall. It was literally all right here. So it's just a matter of transferring. So I have the 411 of Mania, the time, the weather, location, our seats, parking, and of course don't forget the tickets. Then I have the match card, what we bought before and while we were there, pages that I wanted to journal about, and I got all of these covered. Again, to see that, check out my previous video. Then photos I wanted to take, and then my don't forget in general, my to-do list. And that wraps it up for how I have been memory keeping inside of my bullet journal, because I consider all these my bullet journal. And I also have ones that I've done in my traveler's notebook as well. That's what I was using before. So I had multiple inserts, and I would do the same exact method. So line paper, dot grid paper, doesn't matter to me. I'm going to make it work for what I want. And that is that. I hope you guys found these tips helpful. Be sure to check out the blog chaoticcritic.com as well as my Instagram. Both are always linked in the description box. To check out my previous video, I'll have it linked below. That is all about creating a memory planner from start to finish. I did create a mini happy planner, so I hope you guys enjoy that one. And if you have any questions, suggestions, leave them in the comment section. If you enjoyed and want to see more, give this video a like. Please stick around and join the Chaotic Critic family by hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!